Oh, my pity party's over. Ain't you glad that that's all done?
Don't you miss my kisses? Don't you want my hugs? Late at night when you can't sleep, don't you need my love? You keep me at a distance, hold me at arm's length. I just wanna make you happy and be what you need. Let me love you. You know you want to. Stop your stalling, I'll keep calling every day until you see. Let me love you. You know I want to. Times are wasting, I'm just saying, you and I were meant to be. I'm holding on for dear life, you keep letting go. I try for you when you push me out when I get close. Seems as though I'm chasing you, trying to catch up. So don't let me hold your hand, what are you afraid of? Let me love you. You know I want to. Stop your stalling, I'll keep calling every day until you see. Let me love you. You know I want to. Time stop wasting, I'm just saying, you and I were meant to be. Oh, tell me what you're thinking, tell me I'm wrong. Oh, but I know that I'm still your favorite song. Let me love you. You know you want to. Stop your stalling, I'll keep calling every day until you see. Oh, let me love you. You know I want to. Times are wasting, I'm just saying, you and I were meant to be. You and I were meant to be. And
It's a new song for me, and a good story. The atomic bomb may go off and blow me high in the sky. I'm sure that wouldn't change the way I love you. I'm gonna love you till I die. Methane gas may spread around, burn my lungs to a crisp. Oh, but that wouldn't change the way I love you. I guess I'm fascinated by your lisp. Love and tears go together. Baby, I'll stick to you in hot weather. A plague could come and kill us all, or you could get run over by a bus. Ah, but what's the use? use of worrying. You can't change it, no matter what you do. It's how things are. Oh, but you're so lovely, you're so warm and alive. If you had the mumps, don't you know that I would go and catch every single little bug? So tell me, 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 tell me that you love me, you love me too. No matter what.
Every day I got the blues. Every day I have the blues. Well, you see me worry, baby, 'cause it's you I hate to lose. Nobody loves me, nobody seems to care. Nobody loves me, nobody seems to care. Yeah, speaking of bad luck and trouble, well, you know I've had my share. I'm gonna pack my suitcase, move on down the line. I'm gonna pack my suitcase and move on down the line. Well, there ain't nobody worried and there ain't nobody crying. Every day I have the blues. Every day I have the blues. Oh yes, well you see me worry, baby, 'cause it's you I hate to lose. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Come on. Ooh, come on, man.
Disco Tours, everybody. Thank you. Now you say you're lonely. You cry the whole day through. Well, you can cry me a river. You can cry me a river, 'cause I cry a river over you. Say you're sorry for being You can cry me a river, cry me a river, 'cause I cried a river over you. You drove me, nearly drove me out of my head. Well, you never shed a tear. Remember, I remember all that you said. You told me love was too plebeian. You told me that you were throwing me in. Now you say you love me. Well, just to prove that you do, come on and cry me a river. Come up and cry me a river, 'cause I cried, I cried, I cried, I cried a river over you. River over you. You drove me, nearly drove me out of my head. Well, you never, never, ever, ever, never, ever, ever, ever shed a tear. Remember, I remember all that you said. You told me love was too plebeian. You told me that you were doing me in. Now you say you love me. Well, just to prove that you do, come on and cry me a river, cry me a river, 'cause I cried a river over you, 'cause I cried a river over you. 'Cause I cried a river. Oh.
Oh, man. Is this our song? Is this our song? Georgie and I are going to do a little song, a little ditty we put together. You sure you got the right beat there? Okay, just like we practiced. My baby don't care for clothes. My baby don't care for shows. My baby just cares for me. My baby don't care for cars and races. My baby don't care for all those high-tone places. Liz Taylor's not his style, and even Lana Turner's smile is something that he just can't see. No, 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 no. My baby don't care who knows it. Oh, my baby just cares for me. That's what it is. Oh, my baby don't care for shows. My baby don't care for clothes. Oh, my baby just cares for me. My baby don't care for cars and races. My baby don't care for those high-tone places. Beyonce is not his style, and even Halle Berry's smile, oh, it's something that he just can't see. No, no. My baby don't care who knows it. Oh, my baby just cares for. He really, really cares for. My baby don't care for me. No, 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 no. He might look at that other girl, but he doesn't care. Don't get excited. See how he smiles? Check out the brown eyes when you get a minute. Oh, just for me.
Never know how much I love you. Never know how much I care. When you put your arms around me, I get a fever that's so hard to bear. You give me fever. When you kiss me, a fever when you hold me tight. Fever in the morning, fever all through the night. Sun lights up the daytime, moon lights up the night. I light up when you call my name. You know I'm gonna treat you right. You give me fever when you kiss me, fever when you hold me tight. Fever in the morning, fever all through the night. Everybody's got the fever. That is something you all know. Fever isn't such a new thing. Fever started long ago. Go ahead. Miles Jensen. Roll me said she felt the same when he put his arms around her. He said, Julie, baby, you're my flame, thou giveth fever. When we kisseth, fever with thy flaming youth. Fever, I'm on fire. Fever, yeah, I burn forsooth. Captain Smith and Pocahontas, well, they had a very mad affair. And when her daddy tried to kill him, she said, Daddy, no, don't you dare. He gives me fever with his kisses, fever when he holds me tight. Fever, I'm his missus. Daddy, won't you treat him right? Now, you've listened to my story. Here's the point that I have made. Girls were born to give you fever, be it Fahrenheit or centigrade. They give you fever when you kiss them, fever if you live and learn. Fever till you sizzle, what a lovely way to burn. What a lovely way to burn. What a lovely way to burn.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Campus JAX. So glad you're here. It's going to be a great night of incredible music. We got quite a band here tonight. We got Michael Reganese on piano. We've got Amit Turkmenoglu on the bass. And on drums right here, we've got Dave Johnstone. Now, we're always looking for just the best music we can find anywhere on this planet, because outside of an occasional jet that goes overhead, you're going to find that what you experience here tonight sounds amazing. So when you're able to put out amazing sound, you can only expect and want and desire to have the best musicians making the best music, which is what's going to happen tonight, because we've got the exceptional, amazing musician, the energy, the passion. All I can say is the love of music itself with us tonight. Would you welcome AUBREY Logan?
I like. never waiting for a steer. It ran one step ahead as we followed in the dance. Between the parted pages, we were pressed in love's hot fevered eye, like a striped pair of pants. MacArthur Park is melting in the dark, all the sweet green icing flowing down. Someone left my cake out in the rain. I don't think that I can take it, 'cause it took too long to bake it, and I'll never have that recipe again. Oh no. All right, everybody. This song became wildly popular at one point in time. I wasn't there for it, but I recall the yellow cotton dress falling like rain on the ground beneath her knees. The birds like tender babies in your hand, and the old man playing checkers by the trees. MacArthur Park is melting in the dark, all the sweet green icing flowing down. Someone left my cake out in the rain. I don't think that I can take it, 'cause it took too long to bake it, and I'll never have that recipe again. Oh no. MacArthur Park is melting in the dark, all the sweet green icing flowing down. Someone left my cake out in the rain. I don't think that I can take it, 'cause it took too long to bake it, and I'll never have that recipe again. Oh no. Michael Raganese on the piano. Ahmet Turkmenoglu on the bass. Stone on the drums. And I'm very, very happy to be on the stage with these guys. It's been almost a year and a half, or maybe even more, than I've been able to say all three of those names at the same time on one stage. And I know we're all very, very excited about that, aren't we? Yeah. I know you all know what that means. So we are celebrating. I don't know if you guys knew this, but not only is there a plane flying above my head, and if you're watching on the live stream, you might not know that because the sound is so good, but the plane is flying over my head. And another thing you guys might not know is that whether you signed up for this or not, this is an album release show. Yes, that means I will sign a CD for you tonight if you would like me to, and I will give you that signed CD after I sign it, and you can promptly take it and put it in your car and listen to the album on Spotify, because that's what you're gonna do. The album is called Standard. I promise it's a jazz album. I do not promise it's an album full of jazz standards, though, because some standards are not jazz, even if we play them kind of jazzy. But we are gonna do a jazz standard now, one of my very favorites. Maybe I should have saved those leftover dreams. Funny, but here's that rainy day. Here's that rainy day they told me about. And I laughed at the thought that it might turn out this way. Oh, where is that worn out wish that I threw aside after it brought my love so near? Funny how love becomes a cold, rainy day. And funny that rainy day is here. Rainy Thanks, guys. This album is this. You guys could. This album is full of songs that I, as a little girl or a teenager, grew up listening to. And I know not all millennials were listening to Maynard Ferguson when they were 16, but I had chosen to play the trombone around that time of my life, and I did that so that I could fit in. And but you know, that makes you listen to Maynard Ferguson, and that's how I stumbled across MacArthur Park. And it had me singing jazz, so I was in various Washington state-sanctioned jazz competitions for high school students, and I sang Here's That Rainy Day once upon a time when I was about 16 at that, and I was way too young to look for leftover dreams, but now I know how to sing it. And I told you that this album was full of songs that are standards, and that the album is a jazz album, but I did not promise you that it's an album of jazz standards. And because I really think that there are standards that we have in our lives from like the 1970s and the 1990s. And speaking of the 70s, I really do consider this next song to be a standard, which just means it's something we all know. It's something we all should know the melody to, and I don't even need to sing the words to this one because I think you guys are gonna know exactly what song this is. That's the wrong song. We wanted this plane to fly over at a later song, but I think that one will. I think one will. More on that later. Yeah, somebody knows. Okay. So that was Stevie Nicks' song, Dreams. Yeah, that was Dreams. Yes. Fleetwood Mac. That's right. Because, you know, it's a standard. It's a standard. And the album I just put out is called Standard. And so that went on it because it's a standard. So I got into listening to Nancy Wilson recently, and yeah, right? Because when the world shuts down and you're at home feeling blue and feeling very, very depressed, all you listen to is jazz. Right? And so I was listening, but it's okay because I listened to the most excitingly beautiful, happy, chipper song that she possibly ever did. It's called Happy Talk. It's a really, you guys have ever heard it? Well, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to do one that's kind of the opposite of Happy Talk, but she did it anyway, so we're going to do this. This is called Save Your Love for Me. Ooh, wish I knew why I'm so in love with you. No one else in this world's gonna do. Darling, please save your love for me. Run away. If I were wise, I'd run away. But like a fool in love, I'll stay and pray you'll save your love for me. I can feel it even when you're not here. I can't conceal it. I really love you, my dear, and though I know no good can come from loving you, no, I can't do a thing. I'm so in love with you. Help me, please. Have mercy on a fool like me. I know I'm lost, but still I plead. Darling, please save your love for me. the crowd, but for crying out loud, darling, please save your love for me. So that song was written by a man. And I know that because I was reading the lyrics. You may have fun with the crowd, but for crying out loud, darling, please save your love for me. No, you may not have fun with any crowd. No. So if I were blind or blindfolded and couldn't see any of you, I would be able to tell how many ladies are in the room just by saying one word and listening for any sort of reaction. I'm going to say the word now. The word is Louboutins. Okay, so there are some ladies here. I'm wearing a pair. Now the thing about these is that for the most part they're not sold this low of a heel. I found these particular pair of shoes in London at a vintage shop next to a train station, and they were already this scuffed, although this red sole makes it so that any pair of Louboutins will get scuffed upon first wear. I learned this several years ago when I first moved to Los Angeles, and my management team had a conundrum, and the conundrum was that they needed to help make me look better. And in order to do that, they hired a stylist. And the stylist and I spent some time together. He came to my house. He went through my closet. We actually had a nice time. And he's very good. He was very good. And he said something to me. He said, Aubrey, right now, you are a nobody. And in order to make you look like you might be a somebody, we need to buy you a pair of Louboutins. And I promptly drained my bank account and spent $400 per shoe on a pair of Louboutins. They were much higher than this, and they were brand new. And I wore them to a show, and the stylist came to the show. Let's just call him Kevin, because that's his name. And if he's watching this, I actually texted him the other day about this story, and he laughed. But so I wrote a song with a woman named Pam Shane. Pam Shane wrote the song Genie in a Bottle. And she and I got together and wrote a song about Louboutins. But I tell you the truth, this song is about more than just shoes. Red bottoms won't get you on top. You can talk it, girl, but can you walk the walk? Know how to work it, but is it worth it? Whose heels are you treading on? Are these babies gonna change your life? Set your feet on the yellow brick road tonight. Hey, or somebody when you're nobody, pretending like there's nothing wrong. Oh, 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 I can't dance in these Louboutins. They kinda hurt my feet. I wanna take them off. I know they'd be expensive and you think they're hot, but baby, I just can't dance in these Louboutins. Your fiction is a well-known fact. Getting used to the power and the play of the balancing act. I don't know how to work it, but is it worth it? Whose floor are you treading on? Oh, 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 I can't dance in these Louboutins. They kinda hurt my feet. I wanna take them off. I know they'd be expensive. the shoes upon our feet. Don't matter where you are, that make you feel like you belong. But baby, I just can't dance in these blues. No, 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 no. Thank you, ladies. I know you understand. Thank you, everybody. Oh, that's good. Yeah. Right there. Yeah. When I was, I'm not going to tell you how old I was. When I was younger, I went to the Montreux Jazz Festival in Switzerland, and they held a little contest for vocalists. They also had a guitar competition going on and a piano one, and we all got to enter we all got to sing 3 songs. All the finalists got to sing 3 songs, and I showed up, and I didn't think I was going to win because I saw all the other ladies up there, and there were a couple men, but mostly ladies up there singing their songs, and they all looked so sexy and sultry and refined and serious. And I took one look at each of them and went, I don't stand a chance here, because I'm about to go up there and sing and like clap and try and get people to clap along and like make a fool of myself. I ended up winning first place and the jury's, the audience award too. So somehow it worked. It was a nice day for me. I learned that it's okay to maybe, not take yourself too seriously on stage, because I can't. And this next song is the one that I sang that I did those many years ago at Montreux Jazz Festival. I never recorded it. This is a Gershwin tune, and it was just time to put it on an album. Mm-hmm. Got a little rhythm, a rhythm, a rhythm that pitter-pats in my brain. It's so darn persistent, the day isn't distant, that it'll drive me insane. Comes in the morning without any warning and hangs around me all day. I'll have to sneak up to it one day and speak up to it. I hope it listens when I say a fascinating rhythm. You got me on the go, fascinating rhythm. I'm on a quiver. What a mess you're making. The neighbors want to know why I'm always shaking just like a flitter. Each morning I get up with the sun, start a hop and never stop, to find at night no work has been done. I know that once it didn't matter, and now you're doing wrong when you start to patter. I'm so unhappy. Won't you take the day off, decide to run along somewhere far away and make it pretty snappy? Oh, how I long to be the girl I used to be. Oh, fascinating rhythm, why won't you stop picking on me? rhythm, stop picking on me. Fascinating rhythm, stop picking on me. Fascinating rhythm, why won't you stop picking on me? Fascinating rhythm, you got me on the go. Fascinating rhythm, I'm on a quiver. What a mess you're making, all the neighbors wanna know why you cook your bacon just like a flavor. Each morning I get up with a sigh to find at night nobody's done a lick of work around here. They might as well be sleeping. Once it didn't matter, and now you're doing wrong. When you start to patter, I'm so unhappy. Won't you take the day off, decide to run along somewhere far away and make it snappy? Oh, how I long to be the girl I used to be. Oh, fascinating rhythm, stop picking on me. Fascinating rhythm, stop picking on me. Fascinating rhythm, why won't you stop picking on me? Dave Johnstone, Ahmet Turkmenoğlu, Michael Raganese. Oh, this will be fun. So, I released an album in 2019. Remember that? Me neither. The album was written really all about Los Angeles. The album is called Where the Sunshine is Expensive. That is the title of the album. That is a lyric from one of the songs. And we have George Clavin here tonight. Hi, George. It was released off his label, Resonance Records. And we had a really nice time recording this. We recorded it at East West Studios. We had an audience in the room, made it really, really special. Yes, you all were there. So you know what we're about to do. Yeah. This is a song that I wrote all about a song. I'm not sure which, because it depends on what song it is for you. Sometimes you're driving in your car and the radio's playing, if you still listen to radio. Or you're at the grocery store and you're just trying to pick up some carrots and a song comes on that catches you off guard because it sparks a memory. It makes you remember something. And whether that something is something you want to remember or not, I wrote this song about that kind of experience. And ironically, this song is actually called the Remembering Song. Are you thinking of a song in your head? I mean, besides this one. I can think of one. Go to minor. Prom. My prom. 2006. I remember it very well. He was all up on me singing, yeah, yeah, yeah. And then go to major now, because after that came on Okay, for some of you in here, maybe you remember something more like ha, 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 staying alive, staying alive, ha, 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 staying so darling, darling, stand by me. Whoa, just stand by me. I still can't hear that song without remembering. Oh, and a motorcycle too. That person's really cool. Grab your coat and get your hat, leave your worries on the doorstep. Just direct your feet to the sunny side of the street. Can you hear a pitter pat? And that happy tune is your step. Life can be so sweet on the sunny side of the street. I used to walk in the shade with those blues on parade, but I'm not afraid. This rover crossed over. If I never had a cent, I'd be rich as Rockefeller. Gold dust at my feet on the sunny side of the street. Hey, hey, hey. Direct your feet to the sunny side of the street. Can you hear a pitter pat? And that happy tune is your step. Life can be so sweet on the sunny side of the street. I used to walk in the shade with those blues on parade. Oh, but I'm not afraid. This rover crossed over. If I never had a cent, I'd be rich as Rockefeller. Gold dust at my feet on the sunny. On the sunny side of the street. Man, Michael Racanese on piano, Ahmet Turkmenoglu on bass, Dave Johnstone on drums, three of my very, 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 very dear friends. I'm very, very happy to be up here with them. I was going to tell you something and I made them start, but I'm going to tell you something anyway. So this is a song that is on the new album. The album is called Standard. I promise it's a jazz album, and I promise it's got standards, and I don't promise it's got all jazz standards. However, so as what would make sense is that the album is full of songs that I did not write because, you know, they're standards. And I did, however, put Louboutins on it because we redid it in a jazzy way from the first one because it's a standard to some of you OGs who've been around for a long time, and I thank you for that. But I also decided I would take a crack at writing my own jazz standard because I've listened to a lot of Cole Porter in my life, and they just don't write songs like that anymore. And, you know, the world was shut down. I was home in my jammies, and I started to study, you know, how do you write a song like Cole Porter did? And I think I got it. I think what you do is you write something really cute about someone that you like, and then you kind of say the same thing again in a different, slightly different way, and then you write a bridge that, like, oh, maybe it's like expound upon what you said or say like some conflict, and then you resolve it with like the same thing you said at the beginning, right? That's how you do it, right? Easy. This is my stab at this is my song. It's called Done Pretending, and yeah, it's hopefully a standard. We'll see. I'm done pretending that I don't love you, that it's not plain for all to see. I'm done pretending that I don't love you, and that you're not in love with me. It's gotten painfully conspicuous, and to a critical degree. It's either crazy or it's obvious that you and I are meant to be. I'm done pretending that I don't care when I hear you say my name or tell a joke for just my sake. I'm done pretending that I don't feel when your hand bumps into mine by mistake. All the time I'm done pretending that I don't love you, no matter what I stand to lose. I'm done pretending that I don't love you. I think you're done pretending too. I'm done pretending that I don't care when I hear you say my name or tell a joke for just my sake. I'm done pretending that I don't feel when your hand bumps into mine by mistake. All the time I'm done pretending that I don't love you. No matter what I stand to lose, I'm done pretending that I don't love you. I think you're done pretending to. Thank you. Some of you in this room, I don't know how many of you, but if you've been around me a long time, first of all, thank you. Second of all, you know exactly what song this is and why it's relevant to the airport being in such close proximity to us. I wrote this song about an incident. The incident happened long before I wrote the song. And the incident was this. I was 19 years old. I was dating. I had a boyfriend. He was my boyfriend. And we were brand new to each other. It was very exciting. We had only been on a few dates, and we were basically children because we were 19 years old. And it came to the point where I had to take a trip. I had to go away for about a month. And when you're 19, a month is forever. So the boyfriend, the very nice, sweet boyfriend, took me to the airport. And like I mentioned, everything was new. Everything was the first time we held hands, everything. He took me to the airport. We sat down. I was about to go through security, and it was devastating. We were so upset. It was the worst day of our lives that I was about to leave for an entire month. And he looked me in the eye before I went to security, and for the first time ever, he said to me, "I love you." And I said, thank you. Don't worry, we've already been married for over a decade at this point, so it ends happy. But at the time, it was a little bit nerve-wracking for me. I went through security, and you know what was so beautiful about it was I immediately regretted not saying I love you back. But the problem was I did not yet, we weren't in the time yet where I was up in the plane and T-Mobile gave me free texting so I could have texted him and said, I love you too. I couldn't do that back then. So I wrote this song, it's on my first album. The first album's called Impossible. And this is Crying on the Airplane. I got my Jimmy Chooses dirty and I can't really see. I'll be running towards security, a long line from me. Were you just saying that you love me now? I can't look back. Is it you or is it me having a heart attack? I thought I had a plan. At least I should have held your hand. Yeah. I'm sorry I misunderstand. I don't know anymore. You got me crying on the airplane. Wanted to tell you, but it's too late. Fasten my seatbelt, gonna fly. You got me crying on the airplane. Ooh. Well, now my face is all a mess. Got people staring at me. And I don't care, cause all I'm thinking about's what I didn't say. Wanted to call you on the phone, but I'm a mile in the sky and say I love you and I want you. I need you in my life. I got a ways to land. At least I should have held your hand. Yeah, I'm sorry I misunderstand, but you're not here anymore. I think about you every day. I think I'll catch a later plane. Oh, won't you come home with me? You got me crying on the airplane. Hey, I wanted to tell you, but it's too late. Fasten my seatbelt, gonna fly. You got me crying, rocking on the airplane, sitting in the middle of a baby and the man with the flu. Oh, and it's too late, baby, now it's too late. I'm gonna fly. Fasten my seatbelt, gonna fly. Fasten my seatbelt, gonna fly. You got me crying on the cha-cha-cha. So, man, this next song was written by a 16-year-old, rumor has it. I mean, he was 16 in the 1930s, so he's not 16 anymore. But the song is surprisingly sophisticated. The chords are a little bit unpredictable, and the subject matter is dark. So maybe a 16-year-old wrote it after all. I used to visit all the very gay places those come what may places where one relaxes on the axis of the wheel of life to get the feel of life from jazz and cocktails. The girls I knew had sad and sullen gray faces with distingué traces that used to be there. You could see where they'd been washed away by too many through the day. 12 o'clock tales. Then you came along with your siren song to tempt me to madness. I thought for a while that your poignant smile was tinged with the sadness of a great love for me. I knew I was wrong. Again, I was wrong. Is lonely again, and only last year everything seemed so sure. Now life is awful again, a trough full of hearts could only be a bore. A week in Paris could ease the bite of it. All I care is to smile in spite of it. I'll forget you, I will. Well, yet you are still burning inside my brain. Romance is mush, stifling those who strive, and I live a lush life in some small dive, and there I'll be while I rot with the rest of those whose lives are lonely too. Michael Raganese. I asked them to just play tastelessly on the next song we're going to do. That was Billy Strayhorn's Lush Life. Another story while he plays the drums. So when I was 16 years old, I got my driver's license, and I lived in Washington State. And it was very important to me that I get my driver's license as soon as possible because it meant freedom for me, and it meant I could play as many songs as I wanted, as many times as I wanted, and no one would judge me for rewinding certain spots of those songs. I drove my dad's truck. I inherited it. My parents later, after they gave it to me, they started to call the truck the Bashmobile. I don't know why. But anyway, while I drove the Bashmobile, I would listen to big bands because I was a trombone player, and I would listen to Buddy Rich all the time. And this song came on one of his albums at Ronnie Scott's that he played, and I really, really liked it. I really, really liked the arrangement, and it just got good to me. And one time I was playing it for my mom, and I said, "Mom, listen to this Buddy Rich song." And my mom said, "Aubrey, that is not originally a Buddy Rich song. That's Sonny and Cher." And I said, "Mom, who's Sonny and Cher?" This is a song about trends. Drums keep pounding a rhythm to the brain.
La dee da dee dee. La dee da dee da. 1, 2, 3.
The Charleston was once the rage. History has banned that phase, The mini skirts, the current thing, COVID-19's got Tiger King, Oh, and the beat goes on, and the beat goes on. The drums keep pounding a rhythm to the brain. La dee da dee dee, la dee da dee da. The grocery store's a supermarket, Little girls still break their hearts, And men still keep on marching off to war. Electrically, they keep their baseball scores. Oh, when the beat goes on. Oh, when the beat goes on. the beat goes on. Oh, when the beat goes on. Oh, when the beat goes on. Oh, when the beat goes on. Goes on. Hey! And the beat goes on. When the beat goes on.
Oh, when the beat goes on.
Oh, when the beat goes on.
You know what I
Cha cha cha. That was fun. Dave Johnstone, Ahmet Turkmenoglu, Michael Raganese. Oh, man. So another story from my teenagehood, because this entire album came out of that. Because when you're sitting at home alone in your jammies for an entire year, you sometimes revert back into childhood. And when I was, probably 14 through 17 years of age, I wanted so badly to be an opera singer. I know that sounds confusing because I was also playing the trombone and I was listening to Maynard Ferguson and Buddy Rich and whatever, but I also wanted to also be the best opera singer on the face of the earth. I set out to do it. And so the reason was I was taking voice lessons with a local teacher in my neighborhood near Snohomish, Washington, and she was a really wonderful opera singer herself, and she was teaching me all these repertoire, y'all. And the repertoire was, Italian and French and Spanish and German and English. And I really enjoyed it. And so I said to her, Julie Kay, what must I do to become an opera singer? And she said, well, you've got to sing these songs we're doing. We're building your repertoire now. And by the time you get to college, if you get into college, first you got to audition. You have to audition on a song that they choose you to sing, and you have to sing it the exact way the composer intended. And then, if you get into college, you also have to go to undergrad, and then you have to go to grad school, and so you're going to be in school for 1,000 years. And when you get to grad school, you have to also take coaching lessons day after day after day and sing all of these songs the exact way the composer intended, the same way every time. And if you graduate grad school, if you get out alive, you might get an audition for an opera house when you're old enough. And then you have to pick your voice type, which you're too young to know. But once we figure that out, you're going to sing these same songs exactly the way the composer intended, except night after night after night for years. And I said, thank you. I picked jazz. However, I do love opera. If you're an opera singer in here, I'm very, very sorry for what I'm about to do, and I also admire you deeply. So thank you. This is also a standard. Right? Thank you. 1, 2, 3. Hey, I'm at Turkmenoglu, Dave Johnstone. I'm Aubrey Logan. Thank you, everybody. Good night. Thank you for coming to my album release concert. My manager told me I had to keep saying that. light the corners of my mind. Misty watercolored memories of the way we were. Scattered pictures of the smiles we left behind, smiles we gave to one another for the way we were. Can it be that it was all so simple then? Or has time rewritten every line? If we had the chance to do it all again, tell me, would we? Could we? What's too painful to remember? We simply choose to forget. So it's the laughter we will remember. The way we Thank you so much, everybody. I can't wait to meet you. I'll meet you over there. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you, Campus JAX, for having us. Michael Raganese, Dave Johnstone, Ahmet Turkmenoglu. My name's Aubrey Logan, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
yourself all dressed. Time to get your shiny dance shoes on, 'cause everybody's jumping at Jax. All the kids are coming down just to dig the swinging sound. You can hear the band from miles away, 'cause everybody's jumping at Jax. Here's a little well-known secret, sure as there's the sky above.
Nothing could be any sweeter
than dancing with the one you love. When life is like a sour note, here's a happy antidote. Come to where the party never ends, 'cause everybody's jumping at Jax.